What's up, everybody? It's your OG hero player from Joburg. It is time for another deck profile. As I've mentioned before in my previous video that I'll do the deck profile after calibrations from the Comic-Con decks for the heroes, so that we found a newer, more consistent way to build a deck. I think it's time we get into it. So, this is HERO-Nero! Alright, let's Ragnarok this deck profile. We'll start off with the main deck. As always, the numbers are a little bit, how should I say, let's go with, there's so many good choices here, but it's frowned upon. Let's just stick with that. The choices are frowned upon, but this is what I've found to be pretty consistent and works pretty damn well. We start off with 2 Stratos, 2 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. She's really good actually this format now, except against the Runic players and Flanderies. They don't care about stuff getting banished off of Dark Lord, but everything else, Shadow Mist is damn good. Alongside those 2 Spirit of Neos. Like I said, best hand trap for the heroes. Can't go wrong with this. Or summoning him off of Crosskeeper or N-Wave or engage Neo Space, my bad. Or even when they just declare an attack. You get your aid, you get your combo extender. It's Spirit of Neo is really good. And of course we run the 1 vanilla Neo, so we have the tag out option from Spirits. And to finish off with the Neos, we got Honest Neos. Also, can't go wrong there. You get your boost, you get your defense, however you decide to look at it. And we're also running the 1 Liquid Soldier. Still using the Bubble Man because I don't have my Liquid Soldier with me at the moment, so 1 Liquid Soldier. And then we got our 1 Evil Hero, Dusted Gold. He's really good, especially, you know, to serve as an extender if you get nubbed. It does the gold with Malicious Bane. It's really comes in clutch. They Niburu you, like, okay, sure, cool, no problem. Activate gold, get the Dark Calling, summon Malicious. You just still put yourself a nice, big, beefy body on board. Then we run double Ferris, double Vision Hero Increase. Again, I don't care what other people say, this is what works for me. This is my preferred ratios. Double Increase, you combos well with double Ferris. You open the 1 increase, the Ferris in your hand is no longer dead, because you still have your discard fodder of the 1 increase to Ferris resolve, so it's your 2nd increase. And if you don't open the 1 increase and you got a Ferris, you can resolve the Vision package twice then. And obviously to finish off the Vision package, you got your double Vision Hero Vion. So again, like I said, these are ratios that work for me. I know a lot of people won't agree with it, but again, this is what I found works. Works well for my playstyle. So double increase is definitely a good start. And for the Destiny heroes, we got the Malicious, the 1 Denier to essentially give us our 3rd, possibly even 4th Malicious in the deck. The Plasma, as well as so many Dexes. Bane of Existence, the Dark Angel. They just get him on field, on your opponent's field. Any spell they activate essentially doesn't resolve and gets destroyed immediately. So it's your out to your Mystic Mine. You play this against Runics, for example. As soon as they hit fields, they literally scoop game 2. Dark Angel is very clutch against any spell heavy deck. And then to finish off with the monsters, we got double Crosskeeper and double Aqua Dolphin. These are all the monsters that I feel is actually needed for the main deck, because in terms of, again, the consistency, this just works perfectly well. You got your Aqua Dolphin as your normal summon if you want, to peer into your opponent's hand, see what deck they're playing, and then decide how you want to play your field from there. Because if you open Aqua Dolphin, Crosskeeper, and any elemental hero, that's a pretty damn good start. Because like I say, normal summon the Dolphin, look what's in the hand. Sure, you might take 500 points of damage, but it doesn't matter, because like I say, you've seen what the hand is, you've got a hero in hand, so now you still know how to play going forward thanks to Crosskeeper with a discard and special. Okay, then onto the spells. Again, we've got double a hero lives and double engage Neospace. Just the one emergency call, because with how much this deck already searches on its own now, feel just the 1 and 2 and 2 actually works pretty well, especially considering our go-to play with the deck now, thanks to the new Banlist, is triple Fusion Destiny. Opening just one of these and a hero, you can easily put up your DPE board with Dark Angel on the field. If they Niburu you just off of this and one hero in hand, you'll still have extenders after they nib. So this is what I found works for me. The new Banlist, we didn't like it very much because, you know, Mystic Mine is still a thing now, but you know what, it's fine. We got triple Fusion Destiny now. We can make our Destiny heroes more viable. They're going to be a lot stronger now going forward. And we also got double polymerization with double mass change, the double instant contact, because opening one of these as well now, it's you're pretty much guaranteed to summon the big beat stick, the overly roided hero of the deck during your opponent's turn, and just pop their cards on the field. Unless you go in second, in which case you'll summon during your turn, nuke their field essentially, and then just go straight up attack for game. And then at the same time we've got double D-Force. It's all about the double D, guys. Double D, that's what we want, that's what we like. It's actually going to be really good now for the heroes running 2 D-Force. It's just going to make it so much nicer to actually verse these players. They've Niburu'd you still got D-Force in hand. I'll show you guys a combo just now that I've actually worked out, where you've got your decent field up, you got enough to attack for game, they activate Niburu, it's like, okay, activate the D-Force, search your plasma, and like I say, I've found a combo to actually play through the Niburu, put up monsters on field after the nib goes off, and then still summon plasma, and at that point in time during standby phase your DP is going to come back already because you use this effect. So you're going to have plasma on field with an insane amount of attack, and then you got your protection where your opponent can't target anything of yours or destroy anything of yours thanks to D-Force and plasma, and you're going to have DPE on the field to do your pops. So like I said, I'll get into that combo just now. And we got the one obs. We have our Miracle Fusion, the Dark Calling, our Rota, base card to search out Crosskeeper, or if he's in hand already, any other hero for the extending. One Raigeki, because now just in case we want to take away the problematic cards in the field before we start comboing off. And one Called by the Grave, which is mainly there for our meta decks, aka tier elements. They're the main ones you want to called by. And then for the trap cards, we got very simple triple infinite impermanence and one favorite contact. Again, I'm running triple imperm because I do not own forbidden droplets, so this serves as a good substitute. If I had droplets, these would go immediately. Put triple droplet in, because droplets with the heroes, you send a card to grave, you're going to have combos going off even though you've just discarded the card. So since we don't have droplets, infinite impermanence is still a good alternative. And then let's jump into the extra deck there for you guys. We've got a double-sided field center, we've got our extra deck, let's do this one. We've got the Absolute Zero, elemental hero, the Shining. One Sunrise, because you know most hero players don't seem to like the nighttime for some reason. I don't know why. Night is good, but Sunrise is also really good. Yes, I know that was a bad joke, just deal with it. There we got our Shining Nearest Wingman's starting combo piece in Flame Wingman, and like I said, the Shining Nearest Wingman, our overroided beatstick monster boss of the deck. This guy is too strong. He's too strong. I don't know what Konami thought in making him like this, But as a hero player, I'm not going to argue with it. By all means, give us a roid-induced hero. I'm pretty sure no other hero player is going to argue with that choice. And since we're running triple Fusion Destiny now, we'll also be running the Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, obviously, our Destiny Hero Dangerous, and our Destiny Hero Dystopia. Because now we've got our obvious choice of Fusion Destiny, why we do into that. But at the same time, remember, we don't need Fusion Destiny to summon DPE. We hard summon them so often. So DPE is still a good Fusion Destiny choice. But personally, rather go for one of these two off the starting place. You know, to burn your opponent for time or get your extenders going. Sending a Destiny Hero and Shadow Mist. And just start the combos going. So that's why 3 Fusion Destiny, 3 Destiny Hero targets. And to round off the heroes, well, the fusions, we got the Malicious Bane, our Dark Law, the Master Hero Blast, and Master Hero Acid. It's pretty standard. There's no need to explain why these are here. They just work out. They do all the work for you. And then finally, we got 2 Cross Crusaders and 1 Wonder Driver. So with the Wonder Driver here, now we're essentially running 3 polymerizations. 4 if you use them during your opponent's turn with DP summoning himself underneath. It's just extra fusions. You know, why would we say no to that? We hero players, we like fusion summoning. Yeah, and then going on to the side deck, it's pretty much stayed the same. The changes have been extremely minor, but nevertheless, for the side deck, personal choices. This is what I've gone with. Got 2 Ghostbound in the Haunted Mansion, 2 DD Crow. We've got the 1 Garura for the super polymerization targets, and then at the same time we got the 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. Because I mean, we know why Feather Duster is actually going to be really good now. It hasn't picked up yet, but the Spell and Trap decks are going to be running everywhere, in my personal opinion, very shortly. So it's best to have the back row prepared. So hence the double Twin Twister, along with double Dark Law if we go in second, and of course double Summon Limit. I said it before, I'll say it again. Summon Limit, good. Do not sleep on Summon Limit. Summon Limit is going to be a clutch card. As soon as they've done their second summon, you flip it. There's literally nothing they can do there unless they have a way to pop 1 card in the back row without summoning another monster. Summon Limit is going to be a good card, guys. Do not get me wrong. Okay, but then that does it for the deck profile. Let me get into the combo that I've figured out for you guys. Alright guys, so here we go with the combo. I'm just going to show you the hand that I had when I figured out this combo. It really is a bit of a, you know, a kind of a terrible hand if you think about it in the long run. You know, but like I said, I figured out a way to play through this as well. So with how I've built this deck, I like going second. This deck loves going second to break boards. So second, we drew, we got a D-Force. Not that great of a draw until we get through the whole combo piece. So how we started was we activated E-Emergency Call. We searched our Stratos. You know, pretty standard. Okay. Then we'll normal the Stratos. From there, use Stratos effects. We're going to search. Bear in mind we do have the Mask Change in hand, so if they were to activate a card to negate it, we can Mask Change, tag him out, summon Blast, and literally have him avoid the negate, so we still get our search. To add the Visionary Ferris. Now from here, we activate Ferris's effect, discard the Malicious as the cost, there's no response, okay cool, summon Ferris. And then we just go through the typical Vision package engine. We summon in the increase, tribute, summon, effect, summon the Vion's effect here. Again, we still have the Marsh change if they haven't negated us. But then, yeah, use Vine's effect. You're gonna send Shadow Mist from the hand to grave. Now here is where we target Shadow Mist's effect, and we are gonna search. Because bear in mind, now we're going second. We got the D4, so we don't need Plasma. The cards they have on field, it's not that problematic for us at the moment. So we're gonna do an obvious search, go for Liquid Soldier. And then at the same time with Vion, banish the Shadow Mist. Yeah, banish our Shadow Mist from grave or for Vion, so that we can search our first polymerization. Okay. Then this is where I've got the deck to deviate from what most people have done with the heroes. Because from here, I will take the Malicious Engrave and banish it to summon the next copy of him. Then that's when we activate polymerization using the Denier in hand with Malicious on field to summon our MVP hero, the Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, because the poly's resolved. Now from here, okay, just bear in mind, have your DP on the far end away from the center, because you'll see why in a moment. Because now we're gonna link summon the Visionary of Iron and the Increase into Cross Crusader. Now from there, Cross Crusader's effect, you're gonna target your Denier Engrave and summon himself back. Then you activate Denier's effect to take the Malicious that's been banished and place him on the top of your deck now. Then from here, you're gonna you're gonna activate Crusader and tribute the Denier to add the evil hero Dust to Gold. Because like I said, and this Dust to Gold, this is to set up a board that's enough to attack for game, but at the same time it's going to stop you from being locked out if they Niburu you. So now after we have done that tribute, we're going to activate the second Malicious Engrave and banish it to summon the next copy. By the way, the DP is in attack mode because we're going second, we want to try an OTK. And we'll link summon here. Yeah, so yeah, use the Malicious and the Cross Crusader, link summon into Wonder Driver. Now from there, you activate the instant contact in hand. You pay 1,000 life points and summon Flame Wingman below Wonder Driver. Wonder Driver activates, you reset the polymerization from grave. So reset the poly. And now you activate the polymerization in graveyard using Flame Wingman on field and the Liquid Soldier in hand. Right, because then that's gonna summon out our Sunrise. And from there, obviously, you activate Sunrise's effect on summon, search out the Miracle Fusion. Okay, so, and then obviously, we've done our whole search, because you know, we do the Chainlink 1, Liquid Soldier, Chainlink 2, Sunrise. So, off of the Sunrise, we've got our Miracle Fusion. Just do a quick shuffle of the deck. The opponent does a 50-50 cut, and we draw 2 from Liquid Soldier, drew a Vine and a Called by the Grave. Okay, well, based on how the hand's looking right now, they haven't done anything to us. You can literally, you can discard the Vion or the Called by. In all honesty, I think with this particular hand, if we're trying to survive for the next turn, which we shouldn't, if we still try and survive, or just discard the Caught by the Grave, keep Vion for normal summon next turn, so you have a guaranteed normal. Right, so and then this is where we declare that we want to go into our battle phase, because now I'm just going to shift these down a bit. You see, we've got so you see we've got our Stratos, we've got our Sunrise, we've got Wonder Driver and DP on field. Our hand prior to the Liquid Soldier add was the Marsh Change, D-Force, Dusted, and Miracle Fusion, and then now we've got Vion as well. So this is where we declare we want to go into battle phase, because we've got 3 different attributes on field. So Sunrise is boosting all our monsters by 600. So we've got a 2-4, we've got a 2-5, we've got 3-1 and 3-1. That's enough to take game there, because you're going to attack with 1 monster, activate Sunrise, pop a card in the field already. Battle resumes. Carry on with the attack. You got DP, you can pop the 1 card that attacked already, and then pop a 2nd card in the field if they still have that much left going through. But like I said, I've figured out this combo so that, yeah, you declare you want to go into battle phase. Your opponent states, okay, during main phase they activate Niburu now. And so we'll chain DP's effect, popping himself and Stratos. So the Niburu will go off. They give you your token. Okay, and then you like I say, you've still got these in hand now. So this is where we'll activate the Dust of Gold, discard him, and add our Dark Calling to hand. And since we, like I said, we've figured out the combo that they've taken all these extra stuff from us, it's perfectly fine. Because then you activate the Miracle Fusion, and then from your graveyard, from your grave, you're going to banish the Sunrise. And to be honest, the best thing, Stratos, because now you're going to be banishing Elemental Hero and a Light Monster to summon out Elemental Hero the Shining. So now we've got 3 Elemental Heroes as banished, so he's getting a 900 point boost. So that's putting him excuse me, that's putting him on 3-5 already. So you see we've got 2 cards on field. Now we can activate Dark Calling to get the 3rd body on field, but we're not going to do it like that. Instead, we're going to use Denier in graveyard, because remember, he wasn't summoned back with his own effect, he was summoned back with Cross Crusader. So Denier's effect summoned himself back. Unfortunately, we used his effect this turn, so we can't use it now. But then we'll activate the D-Force in hand. We gotta slap that D on the table, let them show them all we got the D. D-Force, add Plasma. Now you tribute all 3 of these. You tribute your token and your 2 heroes. Summon Plasma. Now this is where the Shining will go off now, because with the Shining, as soon as he leaves field and goes to graveyard, you target 2 of your banished Elemental Heroes and add them back to hand. So this is why I said you banish the Sunrise. Apart from him being lights, this is why he was essential. You add the Stratos and Sunrise back to hand. So there's another normal summon play, which is again goes back to why I'm running 2 Ferris, 2 Increase. Because now during your next turn you can normal Stratos add Ferris, and then just run off with that whole combo again. And then the Sunrise, since it can't go back to hand, it goes back to your extra deck. And then now we will activate the Dark Calling, where you can, you have to banish a Dust of Gold because it needs an evil hero, and then you can choose, it's your choice what you want to banish from there. If you want to go with the Shining or Wingman, but basically, personally, I'd say banish the Shining, because with Wingman we can still go and use him again during our opponent's turn if we had favorite contact. So Wingman is still an option in grave. Shining, once he's in graveyard, he's pretty much dead. And so now we're going to summon our evil hero, Malicious Bane. So bear in mind, like I said, this dodged Niburu. So they nibbed us, that's fine, we still end up with these 2 big guys on field. Our graveyard at the moment consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heroes. Or let me just rather say 10 monsters. So there's 10 monsters in the grave at the moment. And that's just our graveyard, that's not even our opponent's grave. So we got 10 monsters in our own grave. So Plasma's sitting on a pretty beefy 2-9. And then during our standby phase, well, during the next standby phase, okay, he's going to go down to 2-8 when DP summons himself back. But it doesn't matter because you got 2-9 that's going to attack twice. First off, you got the snatch effect from Plasma. So you can take their Niburu, equip it onto him. That's another 1500. You swinging in at your opponent with 4-5 attack. Twice because of D-Force. D-Force lets your Plasma attack twice. So you're taking 4-5 twice. But before you even do any attacks, you're going to activate Bane's effect. Nuke their field. And then attack 3000, 4-5, 4-5 because you want to be a real D and overkill. But anyways guys, that's the combo that I was explaining, that I figured out while playing. They Niburu us as a hero player. I've finally figured out the way. You get nibbed, you know what, that's fine, it's perfectly chilled. We still have plays that's going to happen after the Niburu, and we still set up a damn strong board to OTK them. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys want to see more of these deck profiles or even the combos that I've found with the heroes, be sure to let me know. I'll happily get the time to record more combos that I've found while playing the heroes. Until then guys, just remember, we always Ragnarok it!